guys, so today I'm going to be doing a very highly requested video, which is how I stay healthy and fit. So, a little disclaimer before I start is that I am definitely not the healthiest or the fittest person probably on YouTube, but I would share with you what I do to maintain a, generally speaking, healthy lifestyle. First thing that I want to talk about is eating, because I think that eating well is extremely important. Not that I eat perfectly, of course. I definitely do not eat perfectly, but I just thought I would share with you some tips about eating that I thought that I could share with you that I follow myself. So first is to cut out eating sugary / extremely salty foods on a daily basis. I think that it's fine to eat sugary foods and whatnot as long as you're not eating them 24/7. So what I mean by that is that you should not be eating, say, Pop-Tarts for breakfast every single day. You know what I mean? Like, you should be eating healthy breakfasts like eggs or cereal, some healthy cereals, oatmeal, you can eat a smoothie, fruit, yogurt. Like, there's lots of healthy things that you can eat instead of the sugary products that they have in the grocery stores. Another thing that you can do is to try and stop eating fast food. At least not often. I eat fast food, but I only eat it probably once every 3 weeks. Fast food is not horrible and you can eat it as long as you're not eating it on a daily basis. Another thing is things like salty foods like chips and whatnot. Try to save them for when you're watching a movie with your friends or when a big event is on and you want to snack on some unhealthy food. Just try not to snack on chips on a daily basis. Replace those kind of sugary or salty snacks with something that would be healthy for you, and it will make the biggest difference. Another thing is that if you are a pop drinker, I would highly recommend that you cut that out. I do not drink pop. I never have in my whole life. I've tried it, but I have no taste for it, mainly because I've never drank it. And pop is just extremely filled with sugar, and it's not good for you. Even the zero pops and the no sugar pops, they're still not good for you. They're still sugary drinks. It's way better to replace it with natural fruit juices or a smoothie or teas or water than drinking pop, because you would be surprised how many calories and how much sugar you're putting into your body when you consume pop on a daily basis. I also think that it's really important to drink water. It's so good for your body, and it just makes your skin, everything, like, so much better. I ran out of bottled water. Like, I drink water, but I stopped drinking water for like a weekend. I forget where I was. I went away for a weekend and I hardly drank any water, and I got like 3 zits on my face, and I really think it's because I was dehydrated, and my body, when I'm dehydrated, it reacts with acne and things like that, and just like dry lips and whatnot. So it's so important to consume water every single day, and I don't think that you have to drink 8 glasses of water a day or whatever the daily intake is. Just drink till your body feels good and you feel like you've drank enough water. Another thing is to eat vegetables and fruit. It's so important to eat your vegetables and fruit, especially your vegetables like your greens like spinach and kale and whatnot. I personally like them as long as they're in salads, or I put them into smoothies. That's like a really easy way. If you're not into like spinach and whatnot, you don't like the taste of it, throw it into a smoothie, because honestly you will not taste it. And it's so good to get that into your body. The greens are so good for you. They always say the darker the green, the better. So just definitely make sure that you're consuming your vegetables and whatnot, and you'll start to see a huge difference in how you feel. So next is to live an active lifestyle. Now, I don't mean that you have to be a marathon runner or a gym buff who goes to the gym like 7 days a week for 2 hours and lifts weights. You don't have to do that to be healthy. As long as you are going outside and exercising every single day, you're gonna notice differences in yourself. I personally, people were asking me in the comments on one of my last videos what I do to like get abs and what exercises I do, and do I do sports. I have done sports in the past. I used to play field hockey, and I have played like soccer and stuff, but not very coordinated, so sports are definitely not my forte. I tend to stay healthy just by doing things that I don't even notice that I'm exercising, like going for long walks with my dog, hiking, swimming, just living a generally healthy lifestyle, just getting outside and doing things. And I think it's so important that people just realize that you don't have to be like, a lot of people aren't cut out to be marathon runners. It's just life. You don't have to become some big runner to be healthy. As long as you're going outside every day, you're gonna see differences. Another thing that people were asking me is how I get my abs. And I get abs, it's somewhat like genetics. It's like naturally, like they just are more prominent on my stomach. But I do work them out. I do the ab workout, the Victoria's Secret one from Blogilates, and I will link it down below so you guys can watch it and do that one if you want. And I do that about once in a while whenever I feel like I want to work out my abs, and that's generally what I do. The other thing that I do is the 7-minute workout app on my phone, and I'm going to show you guys how I use that. Hey guys, so I just want to talk to you about this app, which is the 7-minute workout challenge app, which is what I use to work out, generally speaking. So basically it's an app like this, and they have all these different things to keep you healthy, and here they have the exercises. So this is the list of the exercises that you do in the 7 minutes. So you have jumping jacks, a wall sit, push-ups, abdominal crunch, chair step-ups, squats, chair tricep dips, plank, high knees, running in place, lunges, push-ups with rotation, and side plank. So this is like the best app I find for working out. This is what I do because it motivates you to exercise. So I'll just let you see it for about 5 seconds so you know what it's like. So basically it counts you down, and there's some guy who talks to you and he makes you feel better while you're doing it.
2, 1, begin. Jumping jacks.
And it shows you an image of what you should be doing. And you do each exercise for 25 seconds, I think, or 30 seconds or something like that. And it's just really good because you do sweat when you do this, and you have the man on the other end to motivate you to do better. So I really enjoy this app, and this is how I work out when I'm going to work out. I use this app because I sweat when I use it, and
3, 2, 1.
And the guy who talks is just awesome, you have to admit it.
Next up.
It's freaking great! But that app is really good. I'm obviously not sponsored by that app because I'm not that popular on YouTube to even be sponsored, but I use that app. I bought it and I've used it, and it's a really good workout, so I highly recommend that if you are not motivated to work out, to get that app because it will help you. Is just to try and stretch every day, because stretching is so important if you want to avoid injuries. And I think a lot of people don't stretch, including myself, which is why I'm so inflexible. But it's so important to try and stretch every morning when you wake up or every night before you go to bed, just to relieve like the stress in your muscles. It's so important. In the next part, I just have other things that I do that I think are really important to make yourself feel better and more fit and whatnot. And one is to get 8+ hours of sleep a night. I think that's so important to get the recommended amount of sleep, because I definitely find with myself that if I don't sleep the recommended amount, I feel like shit the next day. Like blunt as hell, that's how I feel. And so it's definitely so important to try and get sleep, even if that means going to bed early, or if it's summer, sleep in. Like, who cares? Sleep in, get the right amount of sleep. You'll feel so much better for the rest of the day if you got the right amount of sleep. The next one I have is to relax and unwind to escape stress, because stress is so bad for you in so many ways. Stress is bad for your body, your mind, everything. If you are stressed out and you know you're stressed, you need to stop and take a break from whatever you're doing and just relax. For me personally, whenever I'm stressed, I always read, watch a movie, listen to music, anything just to get my mind off of whatever is stressing me out. Because you feel so much better when you're distracted. And I just think it's so important to find a healthy way to relieve your stress. And my last tip for everyone is just to be confident in the body that you were given. I think it's so important to not compare yourself to other people. I don't want any of you guys to compare yourselves to me, and I don't want anyone to compare themselves to anyone. I try not to compare myself to other people. I have in the past. I wish that I was taller. I wish that I had more curves than I do. But you need to learn to be happy with the body that you were given, and just to make your body the best you can be. And as I always say, your body is your temple and you're supposed to take care of it. And I don't mean that just on the outside. I don't mean just having a six-pack and being Victoria's Secret beach ready. I'm talking about being healthy too. It's so important to take care of your body on the inside and the outside. And I just think it's so important just to be happy with who you are and what you look like, because you're beautiful just the way you are. You'll find that you're so much happier and more content with yourself and with your life when you aren't trying to be someone else. So that's my video, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and subscribe and thumbs up the video if you liked it. Comment down below any ideas that you'd like me to do for my next video, and I hope that this helped you in whatever way, because now you know how I stay fit. So thanks for watching. Bye guys!